Hi, so I'm sitting here with EJ Thorne, also known as Bishop around ECU's campus. So how are you doing today?
I'm doing good.
That's good. So how's Intune going so far?
It's going very well. The guys that we have in this group, you can't describe. These are a bunch of guys who can sing, and so I feel that Intune can go, higher. So we're doing good.
So how exactly did Intune start?
It's funny you should ask. I tell people that Tevin know how to tell this story the best, but people have visions, and I wouldn't call it a vision. It was just something I really wanted to do. Back in high school, I had a gospel group, and we really wanted to sing, but the maturity level wasn't there, and so guys didn't come to rehearsals some of the time, and so in high school I made it, a determination to start a group on campus, but a different group. And so, I decided to say, hey, why don't, we start an all-male a cappella group on campus. And so I went to Tevin, who was a freshman voice major at ECU back then, and I told him, I said, man, I want to start an all-male a cappella group. And from day one, he had my back. And so, after talking to him, we sat in my jazz band class and was just thinking of names that we could call out, our group. And we had 3 sheets of paper. He would tell you, we had 3 sheets of paper full of names, and we couldn't figure out, what we wanted to call ourselves. And then he said, why not Intune? And I said, oh, INTIME. He said, no, N-TUNE. And so I thought it was like, oh, that's cool. But, and then we make the joke saying, well, since we're calling ourselves Intune, that means we have to stay in tune. So, and from that day forward, now we're known as Intune. And so, it was a cool opportunity,
That's cool. So what exactly is your place within this group?
It's funny you should ask that too. We wanted to do something different with this group also, and that is put people in different places. Whether you teach parts, or whether you do warm-ups, or whether you are promotions or whatnot. And so I'm the founder of Intune, and I'm also one of the writers of the compositions that we do around North Carolina and places in surrounding areas that we perform. And I also do a little promotion stuff on the side, just helping out Tevin with the promotion stuff. And so, I do a dab little here and there and try to help people out. So
That's cool. You talk about writing music. I know nothing about music whatsoever. So kind of explain how that works.
Well, a lot of people think that they watch Sing Off and they see, oh, how do they come up with compositions every week? What we call compositions is the songs every week. Who writes their songs? It's kind of hard, but it's kind of easy. What we do is every semester we get the guys together and we say, hey guys, what do you want to do this semester? And we sit down, we talk about songs that we want to do. And then, the people who are there to write the songs, like me and one of the guys that you will meet in the future, Sean Stanton, and also Tevin, what we do is sit down, we listen to the song. And what you have to do is constantly listen to the song and think about ways you can put it in your own little, way, but keeping the same motive that the writer wanted.
That
And
sounds
so
hard.
it's not hard. For example, if you listen to one of our videos on Facebook, Human Nature, what I did was, I listened to Human Nature and I had to actually play the chords. And, after I got the chords in my hand, I wrote it down, wrote the bass part, baritone part, tenor 1, tenor 2 part, and so on and so forth. So it's all about just listening to the song that you really want to do. Right now, we're trying to listen to the Boyz II Men version of "It's So Hard to Say Goodbye," and the melody is so easy, but the inner chords are so hard to listen to, and so we have to constantly listen to it and try to get those chords in our hands so we can write it on paper.
I love that song, by the way.
Oh, we'll be singing for you in the future.
So, how do you benefit from being in this group?
Wow, it just pushes me to go forward. When I see these guys show up, every time we schedule rehearsals and these guys show up, it tells me that they really want this like me and Tevin do. When I see our manager, John Davis, going out and getting us gigs here and there, doing Star Spangled Banner and going out to different places and sing, it's kind of like, it pushes me not only with this group, but in my studies. It allows me to say, hey, I can tell somebody else that music is a way out. And there is a group out there for you. You know, you just got to keep striving, keep believing.
So what do you think about your brothers, should I say, in this group?
We do say brothers. I'm a brother of Phi Mu Alpha. That's a different brotherhood. You know, you have to go through a lot of stuff to become a brother. In this group, brothers is sort of like that, but at the same time we have a different bond. The reason why we say brothers is because we want to treat it like we are brothers of one big happy family. And I feel like we can just go higher together than it being individual people. Even the Temptations, they weren't individual people. When they came together, they sung as a group. When we come together, we sing as a group. We don't try to single out anybody or somebody's always singing lead or something like that. We try to give everybody a chance because we are, you know, brothers in a family. So,
quick question. Who is your audience? Who exactly are you trying to get across to whenever you guys sing?
Well, what I try to, who do we try to reach to? Anybody. Young, old, middle age, black, white, Hispanic. It doesn't matter. We want your feedback. We want the audience feedback. We don't mind you writing on our wall what you want to listen to. If you want to listen to something Spanish, we will try our best to get something, you know, to write that's in Spanish. We'll listen to Dora the Explorer all day just so we can listen to some of the songs she does and learn some stuff from her. You know, just using that for example. So we try to reach everybody and not just one generation or one race or one ethnicity. You know, we try to, you know, conquer the whole world.
Versatile.
Yeah, very versatile.
So where do you see you guys, like, in 2011, this upcoming year?
Shooting for the stars. Honestly, you know, now that we have a semester under our belt, I just feel like we can only go higher. And with that, you know, we tell the guys, it comes with dedication. It comes with also not dedication within the group, but dedication in your education.
I like that.
And so, yeah, that's a slogan that we're going to start using. You're not only using dedication within this group, but using dedication in your education, because this group is not going to take you but so far, but the education will, and the group will be on the side with you, cheering you on. And that's why I feel that we can only go higher, because we know that we are brothers and we can push each other. And so I just feel like if we just keep that motive, you know, we can only go higher. And with the help of our fan base, you know, we can only go higher too. So.
Cool. So this has been EJ Thorne, a quick little interview about his part in Tune.